Hello everyone and welcome to the Gooner Factory. Today we have some big updates from Mikel Arteta. His press conference was a good one, so I've picked out the best 3 questions and I'll give you my opinions and thoughts on them. But of course I also would like to know yours, so let me know in the comments section. So let's get into it. So the first question was, team news, Zinchenko had to come off in the game against Liverpool, and also Tomiyasu, he's back. But is he back? And Arteta said, yeah, we have a still few in contention. They've been evolving really well. So tomorrow we're going to have another training session and we are hopeful we're going to have a few back and we can put out a competitive squad. And then the last question they went on to say, is Saka okay? And he kind of said, yeah, kind of. So my thoughts on this are always the same in these Mikel Arteta press conference. You can never take what he says in a press conference too seriously, because he's done it so many times where he said, no, the player's not available, and then they're available. I think from his reaction, probably most of the players are going to be available. I think we can expect to see Thomas Partey in this team. I think Zinchenko is going to be in this team. He basically all but confirmed Saka's okay. So you can expect to see Saka in the team as well. So I think we're going to have a full squad for a long, long time. Gabriel Jesus is probably the only one that I would be slightly concerned of. But with the performance of Havertz in the last game, you know, it might not be too much of an issue, because I personally would start Havertz anyway. He had a really good game against Liverpool and I think he's earned his position to start again against West Ham. So the next one was about, you know, let's be honest, the overreaction from people pinpointing out Arsenal players and the Arsenal manager for overreacting in the win against Liverpool. So the question was, the celebration police are out. Did it surprise you? There was such a fuss about your celebrations at the end of that game. And Arteta said no, because they've only just told me today. I didn't know anything about it. And sort of when he was asked about Jamie Carragher's comments, all he said is, you know, I love it. I've seen managers at the end of the games where they're sort of running inside the pitch, very big managers running onto the pitch. I've seen managers going across the touchline. I've seen all that in the Premier League, and I love it because it brings such a passion and emotion to the game. I think it's great, but that's just my opinion, and a lot of people may have something different to mine. So, you know, from what he was saying there, I'm guessing maybe he did see Jamie Carragher's comments, because he's pinpointed what Jurgen Klopp done when they got that result against Everton. You know, Klopp ran onto the pitch, fist bumping the fans, hugging all the players. And that is the contradiction that Arsenal are having this season. You know, Arsenal, when we win games and we celebrate, we don't go over the top, or we're not doing anything that all these other teams aren't doing. Liverpool are the main culprits of this. You know, Jurgen Klopp has instilled that in his team and the fans love it. Mikel Arteta is installing that same mindset in these players and the fans love it. When you're on the winning end of it, you know, everyone's happy. But when you're losing, like Jamie Carragher, he's going to come out and make these stupid comments. But to be fair, there's a lot of people in the media, like Ali McCoy stuff's in today, they're coming out and saying, no, listen, this is a big win. Even Graham Souness come out and said, this is a big win. Let these players enjoy it. Let this manager enjoy it. You know, they're on a journey here. They're trying to win the Premier League. If they want to celebrate after beating a title rival, they are well within their rights, and I absolutely agree with that. So the last one, and this was a good one, it was, have you heard about the blue card rule that IFAB are talking about? Sin bins in football, discuss. And Arteta kind of laughed and he said, yeah, I don't know. I think we've got a lot going on now with decisions, with technology and what's coming. So I don't know if we're ready for that yet. And then he was sort of asked, is it a good or a bad idea? And he said, who knows? Hopefully it's going to be tested very, very well before we introduce it at this level. From his reaction, what I took from that is he doesn't want this anywhere near football. From everyone else's reaction online, we don't want this anywhere near football. It's like they're trying to turn football into rugby. And that's exactly what they're doing. We do see rugby games officiated well. Now, I'm not a fan, so I don't watch the games. But from what you see on social media, you know, I'll take it as gospel. Apparently, from what I'm seeing online, rugby has better officiating than Premier League football. And that's okay, but we certainly don't want to start incorporating their rules into football. You know, it doesn't make sense to me to do these 10-minute sin bins, because that would change the game. Can you imagine if you're playing, I don't know, any team, and you lose a player for 10 minutes? What's your natural reaction going to be? Oh, we've only got 10 minutes. Let's just sit back, soak up the pressure, and then we're going to get whoever was sent off. Say as it was Martinelli. We'll just sit back, play a low block. Then when Martinelli comes back on, then we can just go back to playing normal again. So you're going to have a 10-minute period of just nothing, of teams just shutting shop. And you're going to lose the fluidity of the game. It will change the game in so many ways. If you lose a player for 10 minutes, there's going to be new tactics that are incorporated to try and, focus on just them 10 minutes. I do not want this rule anywhere near football. But that's just my opinion. I would love to know yours, so let me know in the comment sections. What's your thoughts on everything you've heard in this video? And thanks so much to everyone for watching and listening. But do me a favor, just quickly, before you go, hit that like and subscribe button. You have no idea how much it helps me out. And I will speak to you all in tomorrow's video. Gooners, have a good day.